Hey folks, I'm going to try to make a quick video here to illustrate how to use the TLG and some searches you can do. Nothing fancy here, so we go TLG, Stephanus, TLG. You might have to enter this through the library. I think everyone has found a way in at this point. You might need to go into your account up here in the upper right, and you want to go to Full Corpus, Subscriptions Required. You now get an option, Home, I don't know what that is. Canon will let you search an author. And that's worth doing sometimes because you can search within a particular author for uses of words or phrases. Let me show you a text search first. All right, I'm in a text search. And within text search, the main options are simple or proximity. Let's ignore advanced proximity for now. Let's do simple. And we could search for a word. We could search for a lemma, which means a word like the basic form of a verb. I want to see every form of a particular verb. Therefore, I don't want a conjugated form. Let me start with a textual search. So I'm doing text search and then textual search, which means it's going to look for exact expressions. And I have just cut and pasted here a fairly extensive piece of text from Daniel Bell and the Dragon, verse 36. And I'm just going to click go. It's going to look for that exact sequence of letters. This is a dumb search. It's not looking for similar things. If there's a single letter off, it won't turn up a hit. But it did turn up a hit. And lo and behold, we have the Septuagint in Theodotionis Versio, the version of Theodotion, section 36, what we would call verse 36. And there's the text. And you can see that anything I hover over, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, anything I hover over gets a line under it. And let me show you two things. So if you click on one of those, you get a parsing of that word. They think this is from Epilambano, which it is. Possible analyses, because sometimes a word could be more than one thing. It's a verb, aorist, indicative, middle, third singular, correct? And you could click on LSJ. Some of these dictionaries aren't very full. They don't offer a lot. So Bauer, which is BDAG, the New Testament lexicon, all that's available here on the TLG is just the entries to make the motion of grasping something, to grasp, to catch, blah, blah, blah. But it doesn't give you all the data. So the only one that I know of that's really full is LSJ, the classical lexicon. And here we go. Epilambano, to take or to get, and blah, 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 to lay hold of, to seize, attack. All right, we're not that interested in that word. Let's come back. This little icon to the right of your first hit will take you to a fuller context of whatever it is you've just found. So if you would like to read on the TLG, I recommend you click that. And now we have verse 31, verse 32, 33, and so on. And so now we can read along. And this is an easy way to get a critically edited text in Greek without digging it up in the library. You can make some basic adjustments, like you might want to have more lines available or whatever. I'll let you figure that out on your own. Sometimes they have a translation. I don't know. They're not always really good, but they do sometimes link it to a translation. They even go to the right place. So basically now you can just, look up any word you don't understand and either go to LSJ for full information or just hover over, click the plus on Bauer and you'll get a quick gloss. Oh, it's a pit. A lakos is a pit or a den. All right. So that's quite useful for just being able to read something you don't know how to read. And if you just put in a piece of your text in Greek, it'll bring you to it. Now I want to go back and illustrate one sort of proximity search, okay? So we did a textual search, a particular string of words, and all it found was this story in Daniel Bell and the Dragon, and also the same thing in the Chronicon Pascal, which is a strange text, but it's clearly that it's just quoting this story. Lord, I haven't seen Babylon, blah, blah, blah. Okay.